coffee, country, and Cody.
Among the folks who've come to see us at the Opry with no audience in the Opry House, 2 times you've been nominated this year at the ACMs. We'll get to that in a minute. But Lady A, welcome to the show.
Thank you for
so
having
much.
us. Thank you.
Thank you.
So take us back to that night and how, and you did double duty as a Scott family member, Hillary, along with Charlie Worsham, who was your special guest that night.
Oh, and oh my gosh, I'll never forget that performance. Charlie did such an amazing job in that set that night. It was awesome to be able to share the stage with my little sister and my mom and dad, and for us as Lady A to be able to just get to perform together on stage. And, you know, as hard as it was to be in that room and to not have the full crowd, it is still such a sacred space that is just so holy for country music and for us. And so it was very, very special. And there was something so, when the first part of quarantine, my family, we were all together and we would watch the Opry every Saturday as y'all continued to play. And so it just became a real place of like solace and peace for me personally and my family, because it was just like one of the few things that continued, that stayed the same through all of this time. And so it was emotional. It was really emotional to be there and to get to, bring our gift and share that stage.
Charles, Dave, I've heard Vince Gill say the most spiritual place he has ever been is on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry, particularly at the Ryman. But it being empty, that meaning without an audience, even at the Opry House, there's a spiritual nature to it for those of us who've been able to experience it.
Yeah, it kind of felt like a holy moment. I mean, there's so many, during such a crazy tough year, it's been a challenge for everybody this year. And to be able to plug in and listen to live music and hear people out there that singing songs about love and unity and hope. I mean, it's been special for me to stay tuned in to the performances that are happening every week. So it felt like a holy night. I mean, it was a very special performance for us. And even though the room was empty, people are listening, and we all need it during this year. We all need that live music and that healing power of music during this time.
Well, Charles, it was family on a more specific level, your immediate families that were kind of the inspiration initially for this song that has brought you to the stage of the Academy of Country Music Awards this year with your 2 nominations for What If I Never Get Over You.
Yeah. It's for us, this whole time, and this record is a really personal record. I mean, I was even thinking as y'all were saying it that night, we got to sing a song called "Let It Be Love," which is such I think a timely message right now. And yeah, we just don't take it for granted, to still be nominated and of course being nominated in the single category. That song has been such a special, song for us in our career. We were so disappointed we couldn't go out on the road this year. It would have been fun to kind of see the reaction now that song, is so much bigger than it was the previous tour. Yeah. That I can't wait to get back out there on the road and perform it.
We've talked a lot about that, of like, how can we can't even imagine just how it's going to feel to step out on stage for the first time.
You'll
again.
cry for sure.
I don't know if
I want to cry.
I might cry the whole time. Honestly, it's just, being able to step up there and do what we were created to do and perform and bring some light and love to the crowd. I mean, it's just, I feel like all of us as entertainers and creatives right now are just having to grieve this part of us that's like just having to be held back until it's safe to go back out in the live music environment with hundreds and thousands of people. I mean, hopefully one day we can do that, because there's just some beautiful magic that happens in that environment.
Tell me about the relationship with the other people in your group category: A Little Big Town, Midland, Old Dominion, and the Highwomen.
Yes.
Yeah, gosh, I mean,
it's a family reunion.
I've seen the Little Big Town folks a lot this summer. They actually go down to the same little place in Florida that we all hang out with, and I wrote actually with 2 of the members of Old Dominion this year. So it's a tight knit
big
community.
Family.
It really
One
is
big
a
family.
Little Big Town's on our record. We did a song with them.
Oh, that's right.
They were our first kind of official collaboration on an album, which was really awesome. They give me a lot of like mom advice, like touring with kids. And gosh, the Highwomen, Natalie Hemby wrote Downtown for us all those years ago. And I fancy with Brandy Carlisle at a wedding one time. There's a random story.
The guys apparently didn't get the wardrobe memo that NSYNC T-shirts were what they to wear for these
should've
interviews.
got my Backstreet
I just
Boys.
found
I
out.
know.
I just found out
Charles,
today
they
that
broke
apparently
up.
they broke up. I don't know. I guess I live under a rock.
Well, all I'm saying is Luke Combs wore Hank Williams Jr. I'll leave it
Oh,
there.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
I like it. I like
Lady
it.
A, 2 times nominated at this year's Academy of Country Music Awards. Love you all. Thank you for your time. All right.
Thanks
you.
for all the
Thank you so
support. Thank you,
much.
Bill.